Hello guys, welcome to Psychology of Freedom. As promised, sabi ko pag-uusapan natin yung dynamics sa relationship ng SB19. So, yun na nga, nagsimula tayo with typing yung leader nila, which is si Pablo. I typed him as ENTP, also known as the visionary. Pangalawa si Ken. I typed him as ISFP, which is also known as the artist. Pangatlo natin tinype si Stel, which is an ESFP, also known as the entertainer. Pang-apat si Justin, um, which is an INTP, also known as the engineer. And yung last na tinype ko is si Josh. And also, meron lang akong correction na na gagawin. Kasi si Azure Bebe 0800 nag-reach out, nag-comment siya. Tapos she said na she was expecting ENFJ instead of INFJ. INFJ kasi yung pagkaka-type ko sa kanya before sa aking previous video. And then um dinouble check ko. So pagka-double check ko, yes, he's really an ENFJ. So sorry to disappoint, guys. He is not an INFJ. He is not the rarest personality type. He is an ENFJ, which is also a pretty rare personality type. So, ayun nga, ENFJ siya. So, bakit ko na mistype? Yung interaction style niya ay parang hindi ko nakuha yung primary na interaction style niya. Kasi, di ba, ENFJ, ano ang interaction style ng ENFJ? They have direct initiating control na personality type. So, ibig sabihin, diretso sila magsalita. Nag initiate sila sa ibang tao. And control type sila, which is focus sila sa outcome. They take their time when talking kasi focus sila sa outcome. Tapos, ano ang subconscious ng mga ENFJ? They have ISTP subconscious. So, ang interaction style naman ng ISTP, direct responding movement. So, direct pa din, pero responding, ibig sabihin introverted, they prefer to respond than to initiate with other people. And then movement, ibig sabihin focus sa speed, focus sa progress, ganyan. And sometimes introducing chaos, sabi nga ni C.S. Joseph, to have that progress. And then, yung pagkakatype ko sa kanya before, which is an INFJ, yung interaction style ng INFJs, direct responding movement, and yung interaction style naman ng ESTP is direct initiating control. So sabi ko nga, di ba, subconscious focus siya. So parang nakita ko yung primary, akala ko ang primary niya is direct responding movement, which is, ang primary niya naman pala talaga is direct initiating control. So he's more of an in charge type. So ayan, so sorry, misconception. I don't want to spread misinformation. That's why I'm correcting it as early as now. So shout out kay Azure Bebe 0800. Magaling ka mag-type. Siguro I mistype him because kumbaga hindi enough yung video na kinuha ko kasi nga ano siya subconscious focus siya so parang he can transition easily to his subconscious. So kaya nga it's easier to type in person kasi yung mga little information, little nuances makikita mo pagka in person, not like kapag mga interviews, which is most of the time cut yung mga cut and edited, 'di ba? So it's not very natural. So ayan. So yun na nga, doon na tayo sa dynamics nila. So type compatibility. So sino yung most compatible? Let's start with Pablo. Kasi 'di ba, siya yung una natin tinype. So ENTP si Pablo. So sino yung pinaka-compatible sa kanya? Ito yung list ng compatible sa kanya. So, makikita natin yung personality ni Ken, which is an ISFP, top 3 sila ni Pablo. Tapos si Stel naman sumunod, which is top 4. Sumunod naman si Josh, which is top 6. Tapos si Justin, second to the last. So, papaliwanag ko yan. Dahil yan sa cognitive functions. So, let's take, for example, yung cognitive functions ni ni Ken at ni Pablo. Bakit sila ganun ka-compatible? Kasi ang extroverted na function, ina-absorb niya yung mga introverted na function. Kumbaga, they yung halimbawa ito, ah, a brief introduction lang or a brief description lang ng mga cognitive functions nila. So si Pablo, NE user siya. He is aware of what other people want and aware uh, of other people's future, aware of the possibilities, and good thinker siya, TI user siya, TI parent. He's all about what he thinks. He's very logical. He's all about the true and false judgment. And he has extroverted feeling child, which is he care about other people's feelings in a childlike manner. He cares for other people. And then meron siyang introverted sensing inferior, which is sa inferior function nga natin nag exist yung fear natin, fear and insecurity. So Pablo is afraid and insecure um of having a bad experience. So si Ken naman, FI user siya. He has high morality. Um, FI hero, di ba? He has high morality. Um, he is aware of his own feelings. He is all about what is good or bad. Tapos pangalawang function niya, SE parent. He is always aware of the environment. He's always aware of the reaction of other people. He is focused on giving other people a good experience, but he does it in a responsible way kasi nga parent to. He is focused on making other people comfortable. And then yung NI niya, he's all about his passion. He's all about what he wants and what he desires. And I child, but since child function to, it's like a child. It parang he is wanty in a child-like kind of manner. Parang pag gano'n, 'di ba? Pag child, 'di ba? Infinite energy is so all about his passion. Ayun. And then yung fear and insecurity naman niya nag-i-exist sa inferior function, which is TE inferior, afraid and insecure of what other people think about him. So, at ganito yung nangyayari, ganito nagsisynergize yung mga cognitive functions. So, he is aware of his NI, what he wants and what he desires. Tapos si Pablo naman, he is aware of what Ken wants and desires. So, ina-absorb niya yung NI ni Ken, 'di ba? Tapos si Ken naman, he is aware of what other people think. And Pablo being a thinker, he is only aware of what he thinks himself. Inaabsorb naman yon ni Ken. Inaabsorb niya yung intelligence ni Ken. While si Pablo, inaabsorb yung passion and desires ni Ken. So, ganun siya. And then, yung extroverted feeling naman ni Pablo is aware of what Ken feels. He's focused on caring for what Ken feels. Kasi si Ken, he's only aware of his own feelings. He's very aware of his own feelings. So parang yung FE ni Pablo, inaabsorb yung morals, o high morals and principle ni Ken. And then yung inferior function naman ni Pablo, SI, tapos si Ken naman, 'di ba? Si Pablo afraid and insecure of having a bad experience or being uncomfortable. Si Ken naman, he is focused on giving Pablo a good experience. Uh, so ayun, he's focused on giving Pablo or making Pablo comfortable. So, ganun siya nag-feed. Pag, kumbaga, kinakain ng extroverted function, yung mga introverted function, sabi ko nga, di ba? So, ang napansin ko sa grupo na to, they are subconscious focus. And na-mention ko na before sa four sides of the mind na pagka subconscious focus ang isang tao, um, he is likely to be happier and being able to achieve his or her potential kasi nawawala yung fear and insecurity. Bakit nawawala yung fear and insecurity? Tignan na lang natin dito sa dynamics ni Ken and ni Pablo. So, si Pablo, um, since nami-meet ni Ken yung needs niya, malakas yung SE ni Ken eh. nami-meet ni Ken yung needs ng SI inferior niya, kumbaga nade-develop siya further kasi nami-meet yung needs eh. Kumbaga nahahatak siya ng SE ni ni Ken. Nai-improve siya. So, si Pablo tuloy, nawawala yung fear and insecurity and na-access yung um, subconscious mind niya. Same way with Ken. Si Ken, since si Pablo is a very good thinker, he absorbed Pablo's thinking, nag improve yung TE niya. Um, kumbaga nahihila ni Pablo din yung TE ni Ken to become aspirational. Kasi pagka yung inferior function mo, hindi na ganun ka-fearful, it is called aspirational na. So, ganun. Same way with ano eh, with Justin and Stel's relationship. Actually, they are very comfortable. They meet each other's needs. Kaya nga, 'di ba pag makikita mo yung grupo nila, 'di ba nga sabi ko subconscious focus are people are happier. Pag makikita mo yung grupo nila, parang they're just happy. And kumbaga parang nasa slough off na yung fears and insecurity. Um, ayun, they are focused on reaching their potential. So, ganyan. So, it's hard lang kasi, 'di ba, um, not all parents are aware of the existence of personality types and psychology. So, mahirap lang kasi yun na yung reality. Yung mga yung mga needs natin, sometimes our parents cannot meet them because primarily for the reason na hindi sila aware sa psychology. So there is that is inevitable. Hindi na natin yan maiiwasan. What we can only do is once we grow up, even though hindi na-meet yung needs natin in our childhood, that's why hindi tayo nakapag-aspire, hindi nawala yung mga fear and insecurity, hindi natin ma-reach yung highest potential natin. Um, what we can only do is once we grow up, um, we become the parent that we needed for ourselves. Kumbaga, if your parent weren't able to meet your needs para mawala yung fear and insecurity, para makapag-aspire ka to reach your highest potential, it's your job or it's your responsibility to meet your own needs. So that's the lesson for the subconscious. Kaya kung mapapansin mo yung mga batang sobrang fearful, unable to move in life because of being afraid, yung fear and insecurity nag-hold back sa kanila, that's not their fault. Uh, their needs were simply not met during childhood. And ano to eh, medyo ano pa to, mahabang discussion pa to all about integrating your subconscious. So sana you tune into that kasi it's an important topic. Pero ayun nga, sa subconscious natin, uh, nandoon uh, yung happiness and fulfillment natin and highest potential natin. That's why itong SB19 has reached a level of success na most people could not because ano eh, they are willing to um they're not that fearful, in short. Kasi 'di ba, as I mentioned before, um yung fear and insecurity natin are the only things that are holding us back to reach our potential. So ayun, they are more open to pain of or the realities of life. Hindi sila ganun hold back ng fear nila. So ayun lang muna for now. That is their dynamics. Uh both of their personalities are compatible, although some have only camaraderie, pero ayun nga, they feed off each other and they meet each other's needs. That's why they are successful. So ayun lang again kay Azure Bebe 0800, thank you so much for commenting. And yun nga, I don't claim uh to know everything about psychology. So thank you for your help. And um next time I'll try to introduce more of the relatable topics in psychology like parenting and all. So sana you tune into that. So thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.